everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a new survey which has just dropped from Dreamlight Valley. So the developers have shared in their Discord a survey, and I think it's really important that we, the players, fill out this survey. I mean, I've not filled it out yet myself, but they have done other surveys before in the past, and these surveys seem to have had a direct impact on where the game's gone forward. So I very much believe that doing these surveys is important if you want the game to progress the way you want it to, if that makes sense. Like, this is now the time to voice your opinions and stuff like that. And I do feel like, looking back on a lot of the past surveys, we have had a lot of things that were talked about before come to the game. So things like Tiana, things like Rapunzel and stuff like that, they were highly requested in like the first survey or something like that. Or at least based on the general consensus on social medias and stuff like that. It was either the first or the second survey, I can't remember. But either way, it does seem that a lot of progress we get in the game, a lot of the more newer updates tend to have an impact or tend to be chosen based on our feedback. Obviously the developers have their own plan, their own ideas of what they want to come to the game and stuff like that. But I really feel like these surveys are a great way to get your voice heard. Now, do they act on everything that's said? Probably not. But I definitely think it's a great way of getting your feedback back to the developers and things like that. So let's jump over. Let me just open up the survey real quick just so you can take a look. Okay, so here we are over on the survey. I have answered a couple of questions already, but they're all like personal questions, like where do you come from, what's your age, what's your gender, stuff like that. So I have skipped over that bit. So it asks what platforms we're playing on. So I'm going to say PC. I'm also going to tick Xbox because technically I do play through the Xbox app, even though that's on PC. So I'm going to tick both just to kind of like cover both bases there. Okay, so this says in the first section of the survey, we'd like to know more about your participation in the last in-game events. So this is them specifically looking for feedback on the in-game events. So certainly it's going to be interesting to see this. Okay, so extravaganza, I did get all the rewards. Same with the parks. Technically, no, I did not. I didn't finish the parks one because I never handed out the cupcakes. Memory Mania, it's a bit difficult because technically it's still ongoing. And I haven't earned all the rewards yet, but I imagine I will. By the time this is done, I'm gonna have all the things for that. So we'll tick all for that one. How did you first hear about the Dreamlight Parks Fest event? So I think that was their official socials that I found. But obviously if you find out about it any other way, you can certainly mark it there. What motivated you to participate? I didn't want to miss out on new content, I think. I want to complete everything the game has to offer. I think that's what I've got to tick. Because certainly the Parks Fest... No, the Parks Fest wasn't too bad. I don't think the items are overly special, but like for a free in-game event, they were okay. But I think I'm mainly driven by like the content and stuff like that. So we'll tick those. The Dreamlight Parks Fest. Now this is difficult because the event was okay. I wouldn't say it was very enjoyable. I think a lot of people are going to mark it down and say not enjoyable, especially because of the bugs. So I'm going to just like, can I move this up a bit, or is there only, oh, there we go. So I did sort of enjoy it, but also I can see why a lot of people found it pressuring. This is very personal, so obviously there's no criticism if you didn't enjoy it. You mark it all the way to the bottom. You give your honest opinion. The rewards were okay. I worry that this is all a bit too high. Like, it was okay. Maybe I should stick them in the middle. Like, let me go in the middle. The tasks were easy to complete. I don't think they were that easy. I think they were a bit harder. The event was too short or too long. I don't think so. I think it was just about right, personally. I just think we had a lot of issues because of the bugs. I think that's the biggest problem with the Dreamlight Parks Fest event, was that we had so many bugs that a lot of people just weren't interested, and I think a lot of people are having that now as well. Um oh my god, you have to, can I have to tick it. There we go. Okay, which of these reasons best reflects why you did not take part or did not complete? Um I see, I didn't really experience much in the way of bugs with the actual event. There were bugs at the time, but they didn't make it difficult to complete. And baking the cupcakes wasn't too hard. I'm gonna put the rewards were not appealing. And then, I will tick the bugs just because that was a big issue. So I'll tick that. How would you rank the following in-game themes in order of your preference? Ooh. Now this is really hard because I definitely like the idea of seasonal stuff, but then also I like things that are tied to characters that are joining. Hmm. Because the thing with seasonal, when they come, like, as an older player, when they come around year after year, they're not as exciting. If that makes sense, because you've already done them. Like, the Christmas one was boring because I'd already done it. So it was a pointless event. And then I'm gonna put 3 here. I do like the tie-in with movie releases and anniversaries, but I don't know. It's hard to rank them. Hard to rank them because it all depends on the items. I think what you get from them. Um. Uh. Okay, so let me type this out with seasonal. Okay, there we go. I think I entered that. All right. What duties would you most like to be tasked with? I like decorating and I like solving puddles. Finding hidden items is okay so long as they spawn in the right place. Yeah, I think I'm happy with those 3. I think dressing up is another fun thing, or like perhaps crafting is also quite good. But I would say possibly these 3 is better for me. When would you most appreciate? I think the best time technically would be before the update launch because that's usually when content is dwindling. Whereas at the same time, it's definitely very chaotic. A few weeks after could actually work as well because at least then people aren't maybe rushing to get the star path done. Like, I'm just thinking if it's just before the end, people might also be rushing to get the star path done then. So, with them focusing on star paths, maybe a few weeks after is actually better. Yeah, I think I'll go after. How likely are you? Very likely. Definitely. Do you have any ideas for an in-game event theme? Okay. I would love to see what kind of events? Uh, I'm not American, so I don't really want to put Thanksgiving, but maybe like Christmas themed, even though we technically have one. And then events like the Festival of Foolishness involving characters in game. So maybe a clothing event involving Daisy and Minnie. I mean, we've got this stuff with Remy right now, so I don't want to include that. I was going to say, like, a cooking time with him. What other characters could we go and do themes for? Like, I think definitely, like, a clothing event would be fun. Like, as a way to gain more... or such of magic items. I think that would be good. I like the Festival of Foolishness with the whole like story behind it. I know that was pretty exclusive for Discord. Maybe a gaming themed event with Penelope doing mini games, or a event with Belle, or yeah, or an investigating puzzle based event with Belle. I think that would be fun. I tell you what, I'm gonna get rid of the beginning bit. I'm just gonna put events like the Festival of Foolishness, and then maybe a training / exercise event that allows us to get new poses with Mulan and Mushu. Like, just things like that. I don't know. I don't know how they would implement it, but that's for them to decide. Okay, now this is about the future expectations of the game. So, okay, I prefer clothes seen in Disney movies. Do you know what? It's really hard because I want all the iconic Disney movie outfits, but I also want to be able to dress my character up in new clothing and stuff like that. So I'm going to go for that. I want more fantasy clothing, absolutely. That's a must-have for me. I do agree. I do want some casual clothing options. They need basic casual items. They need like basic white tees, basic black t-shirts and stuff like that. That are available without using Touch of Magic. They need to do that at a minimum. But definitely I like the fantasy clothing. That's more for me. What do we need? Hairstyles, costumes, skirts, definitely. Dresses, I would say. I don't really care for full outfits. I think a lot of the people who play with male avatars are definitely going to ask for pants and shorts. I'm going to put tops and shoes, I think. Tops, shoes, skirts. No, maybe I won't select tops because we do have a lot of tops. I mean, I do want basic tops. Maybe I put it here. We need more basic items. Like a plain black tee or white tee along with white skirts, etc. Just base game designs in neutral. How do you spell neutral? There, neutral colors to build outfits from. Okay, there, I've put that. I think that's fine. I definitely would like to see a more variety in hairstyles. Certainly skirts, dresses. Yeah, this is more for me. But I understand a lot of other people might vote differently. I mean, this is a personal thing. Which clothing aesthetics? Oh my god. Okay, let's have a look. Witchy, fae, fairy, absolutely. We can only select 3 options here. Um, I'm gonna go. Oh god, princess core or cute? I'm gonna go princess core, but princess core or cute are definitely the vibes that I would go with there. But I'm gonna go princess core. Which franchises? Okay, this is important. What franchises? Okay, Robin Hood, absolute must. Hercules, a must. Okay, so we have Cinderella, Zootopia, Pinocchio, Incredibles, Winnie the Pooh, Muppets, Snow White, Cars, Jungle Book, Star Wars. See, they're getting our feedback on Star Wars. Alice in Wonderland, Emperor's New Groove, Aladdin, and Dalmatians. Um, this is difficult. I want to tick Winnie the Pooh and Alice in Wonderland, but I'm also tempted to tick Star Wars because I'm of the camp that I would actually like Star Wars in my game. I do think Star Wars should be a DLC though. Like that is one of the specifications. I think Star Wars needs to be a DLC. Like you go to the portals and there's a specific Star Wars world, and that way all the people that aren't interested in it don't have to get it. Same with Marvel stuff. I would want Marvel stuff to be a DLC. That's my personal preference with that. So I'm like tempted to tick Star Wars just to show that some people do want it, but I do like Aladdin. Oh no, okay, I'm gonna go Winnie the Pooh or Alice in Wonderland. Which one? I'm so torn. Alice, maybe? Winnie? I don't know. Oh my god, okay. I think I'll go Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, we'll go Winnie the Pooh. There we go. In which way would you like to see Winnie the Pooh integrate? Oh my god, it says here. Oh my god, can I go back? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna select Star Wars then. I'm gonna get rid of Winnie the Pooh. Cause I'm totally filling this out. Okay. Um I would love a realm for Hercules, I think. So I'm gonna put 1 there. I'm gonna put 2 here. I'm gonna put NA. I don't want just clothing and decorations. And DLC, I'm gonna put. Can I? Oh, I can't select it. I have to put 3. Okay, Robin Hood. I'm gonna go. I want a realm, so we'll go 2 for. Oh wait, no. Yeah, there, because realm will go 1. DLC will go 3. Clothing and decorations, NA. I don't want just clothing and decorations. I'm gonna put NA here. Realm. I'm gonna put 2. I'm gonna put 3 for the secret quest line, and then I'm gonna put 1 for DLC because that would be my priority as a DLC. Oh my god, you have to actually. Oh, I missed one here. Realm featuring characters. No, that should be 1. Okay, hold on. How am I doing that? Realm featuring characters should be 1, and this should be 2. Oh my god, I've messed this up. Wait, how am I messing this up so bad? 2. There we go. Okay, secret questline realm. This should be a 1. This should be 3, and this should be 2. There we go. There we go. I don't know what happened there. That really messed up. Which realms would you be least excited? Where is Cars? Absolutely ticking Cars there. Cars is gonna be my least favorite there. We regularly add new characters to Disney Dreamlight Valley by introducing them in a realm or by introducing them through a new questline in the main village. Among the following Disney and Pixar characters, which would you be most interested to see added in Disney Dreamlight Valley? Okay. Mowgli, not very interested, to be honest. The Queen of Hearts, neutral. Maid Marian, very interested. Cruella de Vil, very interested. Jasmine, very interested. Snow White, yeah, very interested, actually. Mad Hatter, not very interested. Little John, very interested. Very interested. I no, not interested at all. I do know that character. Alice in Wonderland, very, very interested. Um, Genie, I'm gonna put somewhat interested. Nick Zootopia, not interested. Cars, not interested. Peter Pan, very interested. Pongo, very interested. Robin Hood, very interested. Perdita, very interested. Okay, Bagheera, I'm gonna put not very interested. Yeah, not very interested. Judy Hopps, not at all. Shere Khan, not very. Baloo. My husband's gonna hate me for not very interested. Okay, Dory, not very interested. Meg, very interested. Jack Sparrow, neutral. Marlin, not very interested. Cinderella, very interested. Kim Possible, 100%. Mr. Incredible, 100. Tigger, 100%. Nemo, not very. Rafiki, not very. Cogsworth, somewhat interested. Kermit, very. Randall Boggs, very. Miss Piggy, very. Piglet, very. This is so exciting. Jessie, very. Bo Peep, very. Ralph, yeah, he needs to be in the game. Forky, not at all. Sorry. Winnie the Pooh, very. Hercules, very. Elastigirl, very. Grogu, very. Lumiere, very. Frozone. Yeah, I think somewhat interested in Frozone. I don't think he's a must-have because I feel like he's not the most out there, not most requested kind of thing character. I'd rather the base game like Incredibles before Mr. Frozone. Which social media platforms do you use? Instagram, Discord, X, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Reddit. Okay, I follow them on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and Discord and YouTube. Do I follow them on Facebook? I don't know. I might do. I can't recall. What are the three main reasons you follow? Get news. That's why. Okay, Disney Dreamlight Valley Showcase was a 20-minute stream posted in November across our social media channels, where the Disney Dreamlight Valley A Rift in Time and 2024 roadmap were shared. Disney Dreamlight Valley Developer Update was a 4-minute video posted this April before our most recent update, Disney Dreamlight Valley Thrills and Thrills. Have you ever heard of these videos? Yes, and I've watched them both. I think, so how would you be interested if we created new videos? I'd be very interested in a showcase and actually, you know, very interested in developer updates. I really enjoy those videos. I think they're really good. We occasionally share information about Premium Shop. Here's an example. Below is a statement that other people have made about information on Premium Shop we share on social media. Please let us know which represents you. I'd like to see Premium Shop content shared more often. I would like to see Premium Shop content shared less often. Yeah, less often. I don't think it's needed, personally. I can go into the Premium Shop and see it. I know, like, beforehand, like, it's exciting, but I really prefer them to showcase stuff that isn't centered around moonstones because it feels very, like, cash grabby. How interested would you be to receive information on our social media accounts about content coming to the Premium Shop before it's interested? Yeah, very interested. I think that's a great idea. It gives people an idea on whether they should save their moonstones or not. To finish the survey, how likely are you to recommend it? So 0 being not likely, 10 being extremely likely. Honestly, 10. I recommend this to anyone, even with all the bugs, and I hate all the bugs. I still recommend it. Absolutely. What is the main reason you would recommend it? Let's have a look. Uh, I enjoy building friendships with Disney and Pixar characters. I think that's the truth of it. Because let's face it, I don't like some of the cash grabby things. That does bug me. I have expressed thoughts on how I think the premium shop should be, and stuff like that. I think for me, it's like living in a world with Disney characters. I do think that it would be nicer. I like decorating and expressing the creativity and other things like that would be higher if that stuff worked better, but it doesn't. So it's primarily to do with that. But there we go. That's the stuff there for the what do you call it, the survey. I know what a survey's called, definitely. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm very curious what ways you would vote. Obviously you don't have to disclose any of that to me if you don't want to, you know, only volunteer if you want to. And remember, everyone's opinions are unique, and just because someone might vote differently doesn't mean they're wrong, doesn't mean they're right. It's all a personal feedback form, but I do recommend filling it out. I think it's super important that you express your voice and your concerns. True, there isn't like a thing where we can list a billion suggestions, but I certainly think this is a great way forward. And if there's any characters you definitely want to see come to the game, you have to fill this out. You have to let them know. But this gives us a good idea of what they're potentially looking at as well. But I'll cover that in a separate video because this video's been long enough. So I do hope that this helps. I hope you fill out the form. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Feel free to discuss it in Discord with me. I'm happy to have a little bit of a chat about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!